So we pick up here, No Lavrado, part 3, Imogene Pass. We'd wrapped up coming over 10 Cup the day before, and in my infinite planning did not realize how far apart 10 Cup and Imogene were going to be. And had a detour, went around, as you guys saw in that last video, and we ended up getting to camp at 9 o'clock at night and just found a spot on the side of the road and set up shop.
That was a much better line than me. I went up that. Well, was that lower control arm or what? Okay. Skid plate for the win. I think that was a gas skid plate.
You would be correct, John. That was a gas tank skid plate. So unlike the other two passes that we had done earlier in the week, Imogene has a lot of rock and loose gravel, and those are things that, being from the East Coast, I am really not used to driving on very often, so at least not for consistent extended climbs. So John and I spent some time here at this kind of rock and just played around, talked about, we have a whole section we're talking about left foot braking later, but when you have no low range, you've got to try to keep those wheels spinning as slowly as possible to give you as much traction. And this is kind of just us playing around while we were regrouping and then getting ready to hit the rest of the trail.
Hey, I just used both my feet though.
Nice. Yeah.
Is that my skid plate or my above my skid plate?
You nicked your skid plate a little.
So after we played around in that rock for a little bit longer and got gathered up, we're hitting the trail.
Full tail. Boy, let's let this buggy go up. Pull over the top of this rock, John, and let that buggy go by us.
10-4, 10-4. Just warning you guys, it gets off camber over here. You guys will be all right, but just be careful. That part might be a little challenging.
More on the trip today. We're on Imogene Pass. This one actually earns the right to be a 4.6. It is most certainly difficult. You do need high clearance. You do need good elbow drive. Those are things you will need. If you can hear me, I'll be surprised next to this brook. But yeah, this trail's awesome. Views are beautiful. If you want to bring your Honda here, you can definitely do it. But you're going to need a 9-speed transmission or a frame with low range in case you overheat. Upgrade your trans coolers. You'll need the gearing. You'll need every bit of it. But the 9-speed does a pretty good job. It's staying cool. We haven't had to stop for us yet, but we may have to. We'll see. We're about 3/4 of the way up.
So right now, John's been reminding me to left foot brake the whole way up through, basically. And what's happening is the tires start to slip, and you break traction. And once you break traction, John pointed out, you're not going to get it back. And so the truck is actually starting to shift a little bit, where if you would left foot brake and you don't ever lose that initial grip you have, you're good. And you'll hold your line, you'll track a lot better. And it just feels a lot more confident on trails like this, a lot of off-camber, wet rocks, especially on Imogene this morning.
Right, and also, when you left foot brake, even if you start losing traction, left foot brake, you get it back. Because now you stop.
Yeah, the wheels are going to stop.
The wheels stop, and you grip again.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, just a tip for all you people that think you need to lay into the gas pedal and wait for your all-wheel drive system to think, don't do that.
So we carried on and we stopped here at the mine in the basin, going up the pass, and just had lunch and took in, where we were, walked around, explored. A couple of guys, Mac and Borderline Explorer, they took off and went up some other trails and just continued to explore the basin. Can't say enough about just how just beautiful and amazing that this place is. It's really, really an amazing experience to be able to get there. And I'm just looking forward to being able to go back, hopefully take my family in the coming years.
Check my transmission temp. What's it at? What's yours at?
We're like 180 maybe. That's
180?
Yep,
what the heck? I know I'm higher than that.
Can't even see it. 204.
204.
Yeah, mine's like crazy low.
Nice. Keep like fluctuating.
Yeah,
Weird.
we keep trading back and forth.
Yeah.
No, I was looking for you because I was going to say I'd like to see us. We're going to have to stagger the first gens for this.
Yeah.
It's just too long.
I know.
It's not worth it.
Right.
And then this one switchback here, this is where the snow, like this Jeep guy's going across here. You hit that rock, there's a switchback. I just watched a Gladiator do like a 2 or 3 point turn to get around it.
Got
so
it.
It's going to be tight.
Okay, all right.
So just,
you'll be okay because you do have a shorter wheelbase than the Gladiator.
Yeah,
Gladiator's a very long wheelbase, even longer than a Power Wagon, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my strap ready then.
Yeah. All right, so out here, made it up here to the rock. Yeah, I don't have the balls to pull all the way out on that. I'm not gonna lie, that's just not. It's not worth it to me. I'm enjoying these absolutely beautiful views, and it is just. I'm like so amped up. But it's not worth getting any more carried away than I am already. So we're gonna stick with what we got, what we know, and we're just gonna get it done, and it's gonna be awesome. Taking it in.
Nicely done. All right.
Nicely done. Mind if I hitch a ride? All right, hit it. Wouldn't be a road trip if I didn't ride around in the back of a vehicle like a fucking Bronco. Oh yeah! This is on like a whole nother scale. Oh man. Oh, it's so cool. Like, you're just ear to ear smiling. It's awesome. So awesome.
This trail just continues to deliver from the very beginning all the way to the top. There's just this continual buildup of elevation and views and the basins, and the trail itself is great and a ton of fun, and it just keeps getting better all the way to the top.
Yeah, start cutting. Straighten up a little bit. There you go, now hard cut. Yeah!
Rewatching this for this edit is really cool to see, just to think about the emotion of being there at that time and place. And I'm a pretty humble, pretty calm kind of guy by personality. And, you know, I don't really particularly love heights, and taking all these things in at the same time, it was one of those things for me that I was just like, you know what, we're here, we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to keep going. But it's just something to think about, you know, when you do things like this, or if you're not used to doing a trail like this or a shelf road. I've never been on anything like this in my life up until the day that we came out here to do this trail, and it definitely gives you new perspective.
Heck yeah, dude! Woo! Did it! All the way, man. Imogene Pass right here. 13,114 feet.
Woo! And the Honda.
Yeah! In the Hondas.
All the way up here at the top of Imogene Pass. The truck made it. It's pretty epic, not gonna lie. Had to pull a couple first gens, but it's only the gearing, not the traction or the all-wheel drive system, that's for certain. So, run down this lineup right quick. If I can get my camera to flip around. There we go. What? Flip, flip. All right. Got me, Nori, Mike Honcho's Honda,
Mac, John DZ,
Jogging,
Mike, Aaron, and somebody else.